Welcome back, ODHtv. We are talking about Raising Kanan Season 5, the final season where they will be closing out a lot of characters and stories. By the way, stick around to the end and check out the OD Hustle store. Link in the description. In this one, we're talking about this guy. This is Shameik Moore. He plays Breeze on Raising Kanan. We just got introduced to him on Season 4, Episode 10, when Snaps and Pops introduced him as Branford Frady on the last episode of Season 4.
Branford? Nah, only these old heads call me Branford. Around the way on the block, niggas call me Breeze.
So on a recent episode of the Crew Has It podcast, Shameik Moore was there doing an interview. Michael Rainey Jr., Tariq, he wasn't there, and Chris D. Lofton, who plays Jannard on Power Book 4 Force, was filling in. On the panel, it was Shameik Moore, Gianni Paolo, who plays Braden, and Chris D. Lofton, who plays Jannard. I don't know if you've ever watched this podcast, but it's pretty good. Michael Rainey Jr. does a good job, Gianni Paolo, but let me tell you, Chris D. Lofton, he's made for this thing. He's got a different kind of energy that you usually don't see in many actors.
More
so getting to the part where they
Netflix,
start talking about Raising Kanan Season 5 and his character, the overall interview was pretty good.
So when it comes to your personal
sometimes when he's not sure how to answer a question, sometimes
audience,
it seems like he goes off into some gibberish, but I don't know if he likes doing interviews or if he's done many before. I know I couldn't find that many interviews with him. I'm not saying there's something wrong with the guy, but something was a little off. So when they started asking him about Breeze, that's when he started getting real guarded and didn't really want to say too much.
I feel like we got to get into a little Raising Kanan stuff. The Power fans kill us.
Oh, yeah.
So you're Breeze. How did that all happen and come about?
I got an email and I popped up on set.
Straight offer.
So here's where I think he started lying. If you haven't done your research, I mean, I know you can't say that because you're going to upset the fans, but, you know, have a better answer than that. Because you had to know they're going to ask you these questions.
Did you watch all the original Powers prior? What was your process to like getting on who Breeze what? Like,
I'll be 100% honest. So, you know,
yeah.
All right. I had watched Power, the original book, and I stopped.
He says he watched the original Power series and then he stopped. But then he says this. Then he said he told Sasha Penn that he had to tap back into what the universe was because he was still doing the Wu-Tang docuseries. And then he says, yeah, I watched everything. He said the whole Bible, every book.
I've been focused on me. Yeah, I watched everything.
Fire.
Gianni know he lying. He said fire.
Yeah, I watched everything.
Fire.
And I needed to understand who everyone was, what everybody brought to the table, how everybody fit.
This lying ass nigga.
How everybody fit into the books and the stories. I basically read the whole Bible. And everything in the Bible, you know, every book.
Yeah.
And I knew what I needed to do.
Johnny body language says he's uncomfortable. It's hard to talk to somebody when you know they just lied to you. So Gianni then asks him if he has any favorite characters, and his answer is so generic. Gianni almost messes up because he's about to say, did you really watch it? But he changes the question.
Do you have any like favorites from like, did you really like the original Power? Do you have any favorites?
Not to harp on this part for too long, but if you look at Gianni's mouth, he's about to say, did you really watch? And then he changes it.
Did you really like the original Power? Do you have any favorite like actors or scenes or stuff that you really liked?
I mean, I like all of y'all, brother. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I'm honored to be, I'm number 11 on this call sheet. It's not my show.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Anything to avoid answering that question. Overall, it was a good interview. I like Shameik Moore, but let's talk about why we're really here.
Is there anything that you can say about your experience there, like working with Makai and like all these people? Like, how was it?
I like the way he answers this question because he goes into how it was like working with Sasha Penn on set and the other actors. I'm going to leave a link to the podcast in the description with a timestamp as to where the whole Raising Kanan thing starts. But you should watch the whole thing. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I just want to know what you can say.
He starts talking about how he had to prepare really quickly to get into his character and understand his character because everybody else is 5 seasons deep and have relationships with their characters. And here's where I think he gave a little hint, mistakenly, that Breeze is going to die this season instead of making it to Power Origins.
I realized that, you know, for example, Makai is 5 seasons into this character. And I'm like, oh shit, I still got questions about Breeze. Like, I realized I needed to speed up. Like, there are certain things I can't grow to it, and the audience can't grow to it with me either because of, I don't want to talk too much.
It sounds like he's saying the audience isn't going to have time to grow with his character and him with the audience because he's not going to be there long. But then Chris Lofton asked him this out the blue.
Because of everything y'all understood. Did you have any scenes with London Brown, Uncle Marvin?
Silence was loud. So I do think that scene in the trailer was not cut. That was him in the scene with Marvin having a gun battle. And there's probably going to be another scene where he takes out Marvin. But I'm going to do another video that's going to explain why I think he takes out Marvin. I'll show you exactly why.
You know what we'll do? If you're down, we'll have you back on after all the episodes air.
Word.
So yeah, in this interview, they talk about a lot of things about Raising Kanan. I thought it pretty interesting, like his Amari Hartwick, which was his inspiration, and what it was like working with Patina Miller. Again, it was a pretty good interview, and I like this podcast because, unlike a lot of them, they don't talk over their guests. They let the guests answer the questions. What you think? Do you think he let the cat out the bag unintentionally?